everyone, I'm Alex and I'm the hands behind Lovecraft Crochet. My plushies are for the anxious, depressed, autistic, and neurodivergent. Small enough to travel in a purse, backpack, diaper bag, or even your pocket. You can check out my Facebook page or TikTok to see what patterns are available and stay tuned for the new ones coming out. I also make hats, scarves, blankets, and dice bags for the tabletop gamer or dice goblin in your life. Feel free to order through the page, TikTok DMs, or via email at love.craft.crochet@gmail.com. Now, on to the segment.
Due to the graphic and disturbing nature of the crimes discussed, listener discretion is advised. Retrostatic Radio presents Killing 15 Minutes.
Hello and welcome to Killing 15 Minutes, where you get your true crime fix in 15 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your writer, Sam Rossi, and shortly I'll be handing over a rough draft of a script to my brother, AJ, who hasn't read it, who's most likely has no idea what we're talking about. This should be fun. Good luck, bro.
Thanks, Sam. Velma Barfield was an American serial killer who confessed to 6 murders, but was ultimately convicted of 1. The first woman executed by lethal injection. Born October 29th, 1932 in North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Her father was reportedly to be physically abusive. She was saved by marrying Thomas Burke in 1949. The couple had 2 children and reportedly were happy until Barfield had a hysterectomy. I assume that's what you were trying to spell there. Hysterectomy?
Yeah, it's hysterectomy.
Cool. These events led to a behavioral change in Barfield and drug abuse due to back pain. Isn't that the way, though?
That's the way.
On April 4th, 1969, after Burke passed out drunk, she and the children left the house, and upon returning, found the house burnt down and Burke dead. In 1970, Barfield married widower Jennings Barfield. So Barfield wasn't her original last name?
No.
Do you know what her original last name was?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Anyways, less than a year after her first husband died, she married Jennings Barfield. After the marriage, Jennings died of heart complications on March 22nd, 1971. In 74, Barfield's mother showed intense stomach distress, only to recover fully a few days later. Later that year, around Christmas time, she fell ill again, but died in the hospital after being admitted on December 30th, 1974. In 1975, Barfield was convicted of 7 counts of writing bad checks. Ain't that the way? And sentenced to 6 months in prison. She was released after 3 months for good behavior, I assume.
Yes.
In 1976, Barfield began caring for the elderly. You wrote carrying. I'm very confused. She began working for Montgomery and Dolly Edwards in Lumberton, North Carolina?
Yes.
Montgomery fell ill and died January 29, 1977. On March 1st, Dolly experienced stomach distress and would die from that. The following year, she took another caretaker job, this time for 76-year-old Record Lee, who had broken her leg. Apparently, Record is a feminine name.
Okay.
Of course.
Who am I to judge?
In June 4th, 1977, Lee's husband began having symptoms of stomach distress. He would soon die thereafter. Another victim was Roland Stewart Taylor, Barfield's boyfriend and related to Dolly Edwards. Fearing she had found forging checks on his account, Barfield mixed an arsenic-based rat poison into his beer and tea. Taylor died on February 3rd, 1978, while she was trying to nurse him back to health. The autopsy would find arsenic in Taylor's system. After her arrest, the body of Jennings was exhumed and found to have traces of arsenic also. A murder that she had denied having any commission, although she would confess to the murder of her mother, Dolly Edwards, and John Henry Lee. I'm assuming Record's husband?
Yes.
Okay. She was only tried for and convicted for the murder of Taylor, though. Barfield was sentenced to central prison in Raleigh, North Carolina, in an area for escaped. Barfield was sentenced to central prison in Raleigh, North Carolina, in an area that is supposed to be prone.
Yeah.
For escaped prone and mentally ill prisoners, as there was no designed area for specifically women under death sentences. A death row unit for female inmates in North Carolina was established at North Carolina Corrections Institution for Women. That would make sense. Barfield became a devout Christian during her stay on death row. She received praise from Billy Graham for spending her last few ministerings to prisoners. An effort was made, however, to commute her sentence from death to life imprisonment. A judge during an appeal stated that one of them did it. I don't care which one. What? The hell does that mean? The fuck does that sentence mean?
He doesn't care if somebody did the killing, and he's assuming it's her.
Yeah, but you phrased it so well. Anyways, after hearing arguments that Barfield suffered from dissociative identity disorder. There's a nice one. The defense, the reason that they were going for an appeal from death to life imprisonment was because that she totally suffered from dissociative identity disorder. The judge then turned around and said, I don't care which one of them did it. Someone did it.
Yeah, probably.
That would make the most logical sense.
That would make the most logical sense.
After Barfield's appeals has been denied in federal court, she instructed her attorneys to abandon further appeals. Barfield was executed on November 2nd, 1984, at Central Prison. Her last meals was cheese doodles and Coca-Cola. Singer-songwriter Jonathan Bird is the grandson of Jennings Barfield and his first wife. The song Velma, from his Wildflowers album, gave a personal account of the murders and investigations. And that is all about this Barfield lady. Honestly, I think this is the first woman we've done that's been kind of prolific.
Yeah,
she was only tried for 2 of the supposedly 6 murders.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of the other ones, I think the only one else would be Dorothea, right?
Dorothea, yep.
Dorothea Puente?
Dorothea Puente.
And I got nothing else to say on that. I mean, it's really cool that she was the first woman killed by lethal injection.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and hey, North Carolina, shout out.
Shout out.
But
yeah.
But that's really it. Like, I got nothing.
She was a good one after I did the Peter Sutcliffe.
Yeah, the overkilling on Peter Sutcliffe.
So she was a good one to go
This is a nice palate cleanser because while she did kill 6 people, and, you know, shout out to don't fucking do that, but it's not wholesome. That's a terrible word to say. It's not Peter Sutcliffe. It's not Anthony Chikatilo.
Andre Chikatilo.
Whatever.
Chikatilo.
Chicoletta.
Chicoletta. Anyways.
The point is I got nothing.
You got nothing. It's
another one of those things of, you know, everyone always does women use poison. Well, yeah, apparently, especially before, you know, the 1980s, arsenic was a fucking over-the-counter.
That is true.
Now, I would like to see a female Unabomber type. If we got one of those floating around, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool, too. I haven't found one yet.
Please feel free to go to our Patreon, become even just a $1 patron to give Sam a topic so that I'm not bored while reading these. You guys will have more fun. I'll have more fun. And if you want to go for the big bucks, that's when we'll cover the things that'll really be fun, like Ted Bundy,
Gary Ridgway, or Dennis Rader, or BTK. No, wait, that was Dennis Rader.
I actually did. I knew that he was caught. I remember that huge thing because I think Lifetime had or I don't know who. One channel was doing you know, I want to say it was History or Discovery.
Something like that.
Because at that time, television channels were a thing.
Yeah, back then there was actual channels.
Number 39 was Discovery. No, 39 was cooking.
That was Food
You're right.
Network.
35 was Discovery. 57 was History Channel. 49 was Lifetime. 48 was Comedy Central. 47 was Sci-Fi.
49 was Comedy Central. 48 was Lifetime.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Now, if that triggered any memory in your head, give us a like, leave a comment. But honestly, though, please, for the love of God, go to the Patreon. I need something more entertaining than what Sam just pulls. No offense, I love you, sissy.
No offense taken.
But, and then also, please listen to Overkilling. That is where, and you can even pick your own Overkilling on the Patreon. Check. But, Overkilling is where we actually take some of the ones we've done of these and moved it over to a larger, longer format where we go more in depth. It's not Killing 15, it's Overkilling 15. Where we do much more, how many did Sutcliffe have?
4.
4 roughly 15-minute parts?
Yep.
Because I believe we still try and keep it 15 minutes. It's
yes.
just... So, yeah, and the next one on that coming up, I believe Peter Sutcliffe Part 2 came out, or is about to come out.
About to come out.
But I have no idea when this one will come out, so either way, check it out. It is also available. You can find out where on our Facebook page, which has been blowing up lately, which is awesome. Twitter. Those are our 2 major socials. We are working on something for Instagram and TikTok and like Reels, but that will come out when we figure that out.
All right.
Did I miss anything?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, then I'm AJ Carey.
And I'm Sam Rossi. Later, y'all.
And keep watching the skies.
Killing 15 Minutes is hosted by Arthur Carey, with scripts written and researched by Sam Rossi. If you like this episode or want to stay updated on this series, consider following Killing 15 Minutes on Patreon or Retrostatic Radio on all major social media platforms. Good night and God bless.
You're watching Retrostatic Radio.
Wheel of Random is turn. Tell us the 15 minutes we shall learn.
I'm Sam Rossi, writer and co-host of Randomly 15 Minutes, where the Wheel of Randomness gives me the topic and I write about it.
I'm Megan Klodnicki, and I'm the host of Randomly 15 Minutes. I cold read what Sam writes and learn in real time about a random topic.
You can find us on all major podcast platforms and YouTube.
Follow us on Facebook at Randomly 15 Minutes to get more random facts.